this. Okay. That's a good thumbnail too. Anyway, there's some nicer ones. There's a big one right here. So I'm going to take about 4 or 5 of the big ones. I'm just going to cut them with my knife here. So there you go. I got to see how you want to prep them. Do you dry them out or something? I know you got to cook them. Part of me wishes that you could eat them raw, but after I saw that video of this guy, he had a bunch of rash on his back, and they call it shiitake mushroom something. Because there's a specific thing for a shiitake mushroom that you're not supposed to eat it raw. That's not a big deal. It's definitely not a deal breaker. What I like to do with these, olive oil, salt, pepper, wrap them in like aluminum foil and put them on the grill in the corner in a sort of a hot spot in the grill. Let them sit for about 20 to 30 minutes at about 450. So they get a little bit soft, but there's still a mushroom, so they have that meatiness to it. They go really well with a steak, I feel. I've done that before, where I've just bought a little thing of shiitake mushrooms from the grocery store and grilled them just like that, and they came out delicious. Even my wife, who's not a big mushroom person, thought they tasted pretty good. So yeah, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mushrooms that are really nice size. There's actually some really big ones on the other side too now that I'm looking. These caps are huge. One thing I did notice, they started to get like a little small, like wrinkly on there. This is the universal sign for wrinkle. Wrinkly on the top. And I don't know if that's because I didn't water enough. So I just make sure to give it a spray. It's sitting in here, and it's sitting mostly in the dark. I have this light on, but I just turn that light on when I come in here and use the restroom. It's a restroom. So I don't have the light on all the time in here. This is a big one. So I know mushrooms don't really need it. So look at the size of that. That's a nice size comparison there. This sucker's pretty big. So yeah, it has this coloration because it was leaning against the log, but I don't think that's just something I can rinse off really easily. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one's really big. Let's make it an even 8. It's supposed to not necessarily be perpetual, but see, this is like the biggest one. See how big that is? It's my head. I have a lot of real estate up here now that I lost most of my hair. But this is a nice size mushroom. Let's get this guy down. I gotta because I remember the other one was like, well, it's perpetual once it gets started. But I don't remember if this one is, or I'd have to buy more more of the stuff and inject it into the log. But yeah. Ooh. Most of these are really nice size. Like when you get a shiitake at the grocery store, they're all typically around this size. So what is that, like 1.5 inches in diameter? And yeah, these are significant. They're not anything small. They will cook up real nice. I'm gonna let them sit off for maybe a day, but what I'm really going to do is right now stop the video, say, hey, I've already harvested and it's the 25th, and I got it on the 8th of the 9th. I said it in the video, and it's not even the end of the month, and I've already harvested quite a few, more than enough for like a meal unto itself, actually. And I'm going to go research, see how you should prep them for cooking and how you cook them. So I'm excited, and yeah, it looks like it's good.